Hi, I'm Chris Hildrey. I'm an architect and designer from Liverpool, and I'm now based in London, working with Hildrey Studio and Proxy Address. So I went into it knowing that the things that I enjoy doing are the things that are required to study architecture, and fortunately I think it's quite a good choice. Actually, architecture is a profession where the things that I went into it to try and understand and tackle don't always require a building. Probably my mobile phone. It's the MP3 player aspect of it. So for me, one of the biggest revolutions in the experience of the built environment has been portable music. When I was a kid and I got my first Walkman, walking around with music and my headphones on, it fundamentally changed my experience of any environment. It really depends on my mood and what I'm doing. So I find that I will listen to classical music if I'm writing. If I'm in a rush on a deadline, I'll probably listen to sort of electronic music. But if I'm doing things like, you know, going for a run or something, it's usually a bit heavier. So like Rage Against the Machine. I don't know what makes me like certain music, but if I like it, I like it. Very difficult. Well, I really like watching Ed Norton. I think he's a fantastic actor. He's great. But obviously, like Fight Club, probably part of me would like to say Brad Pitt, but I don't think I qualify to say that, so. The building I wish I had designed would probably be the Natural History Museum in London. It's mostly because it kind of encapsulates this Victorian narrative that we don't really get these days in architecture that much. You know, we live in a world now where narratives are constantly changing, if not multiplying by the day, so you don't really have the same foothold that you used to sort of crystallize an outlook on the world in a building. It's a quote, it's an illustration of a quote. Let's see if we can get that in there. It's kind of a graphic, comic kind of illustration of a quote from Calvin Coolidge. I just love the illustration, I love the quote, that you know, everything that you get right in what you do, even if you've got the best ideas, you know, it's the old thing, it's 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration, and that's certainly something I found in my career, is you can have all the ideas in the world, but it takes hard work and getting your head down to actually see it through. Proxy Address, and we're live at the moment with our pilot and the vision of Proxy Address, and you know, what one person told me recently, that you know, Proxy Address has changed his life, and that alone for me is almost mission accomplished. But now the emphasis is on trying to grow and trying to scale and make sure that the change that we've made for that person can be made to many more. My greatest mistake would probably be taking too long to learn to trust my instinct. I'd say my greatest achievement so far was trusting my instinct to plow ahead with Proxy Address. When I was creating it, you know, I was an architect in the design and residence program, and I think most people expected a model on a plinth for the final project. And to decide to go with an intangible system because I thought it could make the most difference, I think I'm very, very happy that I made that choice.